हेलो गाइस, कैसे हो? सो वी आर बैक अगेन विद आर अनदर वीडियो. सो इस वीडियो पे वी आर प्लेइंग हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी. लेट्स कंटिन्यू इट. स्लिदरीन डंजन पे अपन थे लास्ट टाइम. अगर मैं एस्केप करूं तो भाई हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी. लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो अभी तक का स्टोरी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. स्टोरी ये है कि दिस इज़ अ 5th ईयर ओल्ड किड. 5th ईयर में इसका एडमिशन हुआ है. ही इज़ नॉट 5th ईयर, 5th ईयर पे ही इज़ एडमिटेड. एंड थिंग इज़ कि ही कैन सी एंशियंट मैजिक. तो लास्ट टाइम जो हमने खेला था कि एक पूरे की को लेकर लफड़ा हो रहा है. दैट रैनरॉक करके एक गॉब्लिन है. ही हैज़ गॉन रेज. तो वी आर नाउ इन टू हॉगवर्ट्स. वी विल लर्न द मैजिक. विल कंटिन्यू. कल ही हमने कल जब ये गेम का प्री
This
रिलीज़
way.
हुआ था, सो हमने इसको खेला है लाइव पे, स्ट्रीम पे. तो यू गाइस कैन चेक आउट द स्ट्रीम.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
दिस इज
Using the
स्लिदरिन
guide will
डंजन.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
ओके, दिस इज प्रोफेसर वीजली. ओ भाई, तो अभी तक हमने 3 स्पेल सीखे हैं. ये है लूमिनस, लूमस,
Revelio.
रिवेलियो एंड
Protego.
प्रोटेगो फॉर प्रोटेक्शन.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself
फॉलो
about
प्रोफेसर
wizarding
वीजली.
lore. Do keep up.
ओके,
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
ओ भाई, फील्ड गाइड, केल्पी स्टैचू का शिफ्टिंग वाटर डेमन. ओके, लॉकनेस मॉन्स्टर. ओ भाई, was completing challenges appears here. Open field guide, escape. ओ भाई, is adding level experience. Okay, okay. Select the challenge menu to continue. challenges पे आना है अपने को. ओके, हमें ये सारी चीज़ें कंप्लीट करनी है. फील्ड पेजेस पे हम आए. फील्ड गाइड. ओके,
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes
ये
open
क्या
for
है?
more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
हाँ, फ्रॉम प्रोफेसर वीजली. वेयर इज प्रोफेसर वीजली? अच्छा, टी क्या है? ओके, लेवियोसा. ओके, दीज आर ऑल द स्पेल्स. अभी हमारे पास सिर्फ ल्यूमोस है एंड देन 2 अदर्स. कोई नहीं, चलो ठीक है, धीरे धीरे इट विल अनलॉक.
Revelio.
अरे भाई देखो इधर, रिवेलियो इज रिवेलियो.
Lumos.
Okay. This is Slytherin guys. We are playing as Harry Potter. नेम मैंने दे रखा है हैरी पॉटर एंड दिस इज स्लिदरिन कॉमन रूम. टू फॉलो प्रोफेसर
Revelio.
पे भी कुछ है क्या? ओके, एवरी टाइम वी डू अ रिवेलियो कुछ तो होता है.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
ओके,
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
ओके. ओपन मैप. अच्छा, फास्ट ट्रेवल पॉइंट्स हैं ये. मैप खोला मैंने. Left side is where the students and professors include the house, common rooms and the great hall. Okay. Right side. क्या select the grand staircase region. ठीक है, select किया मैंने. Full flames available. अच्छा, ये flames. Covered flames. Okay. 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 Central hall blue flame for you. अच्छा, ओके. वी कैन रोटेट द मैप. हम मैप को रोटेट भी कर सकते हैं. एंड देन ओ भाई, दिस इज लिट. अपने को इधर जाना है, इस वाले पे. तो अपन ये फास्ट ट्रैवल है. वी डोंट हैव टू रन इन बिटवीन. fast travel, वो फू फ्लेम यूज करता है ना, and then Weasley and all, I think Goblet
And
of
here
Fire
we
पे,
are. Quite the time saver.
जहाँ पे हैरी पॉटर
These
को वो
stairs
डेथ वाले
lead
दिखते
directly
हैं
to Central
वोल्डेमॉर्ट के.
Hall.
समझ में आया. I think Professor Weasley
You
is
can
giving
get
us a
almost
tour.
anywhere in the castle quickly from
This
Central
is a
Hall.
quick tour for us.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on
Beyond
how
the
to
world.
defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that
Hi,
regard.
we are playing Harry Potter.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good, but
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Okay.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
So we have
Professor.
a field guide.
Come
Those
and
field
find
guides
me
say
in
we
my
are going
classroom
to
after you've attended
find
both
and
classes today,
track
and I'll
everything.
explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And
Okay.
we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Talk to Professor Fig तो ठीक है, but let's first. अच्छा ये टी से क्या हो रहा है? टी से मैप एंड ऑल खोल रहा है, नहीं टी से स्पेल्स खोल रहा है. एस्केप से ये खोल रहा. कलेक्शंस इस पे चलने का हॉक्समेड. अच्छा आई थिंक ओके. केल्पी स्टैचू. अच्छा ये तो अभी जस्ट खुला है, तो जो जो खुल रहा है उस पर एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क आ जा रहा है. ओके. Talk to Professor Fig.
Tell her just to deliver all those letters.
Chalo.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today. before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Map. Okay. ऑर्डर रसोई अलग नहीं बनाने को, हाँ ठीक है, ये समझ में आ रहा. अच्छा, कुछ स्पेल्स को हम कुछ सर्टेन लेवल्स पे अचीव कर सकते हैं ऑब्वियसली. चार्म्स क्लास, डार्क आर्ट्स क्लास, ट्रैक अ क्वेस्ट विद. ओके.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Okay.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For
Okay.
now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
ओके, तो हमें अभी चार्म्स क्लास पे जाना है. क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट.
Revelio.
नाइस. एक वे पॉइंट है ये.
Off on another adventure, are we?
स्पीकिंग फोटोज. हर जगह रिवेलियो मारना है भाई, क्या पता कुछ दिख जाए. एस्ट्रोनॉमी विंग पे है.
Revelio.
ओ बाबा, ये देखो क्या ही सेक्सी है भाई हॉगवर्ट्स. मैं पहले खा लेता हूँ, मज़ा आएगा.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson. For centuries.
Some of us don't necessarily want to think about the lessons.
हम्म.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
हैरी पॉटर नहीं है भाई,
Hello,
मैंने नाम
I am
रखा है.
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Professor.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion
Hogwarts
and
के
rigor
inside
requisite
I mean,
of
it's so
such a
amazing.
challenge. Right?
सबका
Now,
सपना होता है
everyone,
भाई हैरी
please
पॉटर
open your
देखने के बाद
textbooks
अपन
to
भी एक
page
विजार्डिंग वर्ल्ड पे
517.
जिए
But
लिविंग द वर्ल्ड
before
ऑफ
we begin,
विजार्डिंग वर्ल्ड ऑफ हैरी पॉटर.
anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Obliviate.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Okay.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Accio. Okay, ये तो इतना तो मुझे Accio skill is acquired.
Accio!
अच्छा Accio से उसके
That is
ability
not
मेरे
bad.
पास आ जाता है.
You
यहाँ
are
पे जो भी
a
रहता है.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
You
Keep at
must
it.
Just rival
You
Miss
might
Onai.
just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. Accio से सामने वाले के हाथ में जो भी रहता है वो आ जाता है हमारे पास. Okay, ठीक है. So guys, this is Hogwarts Legacy. We are playing. We have the game is yet to be released on 10th Feb, but we have the pre-release.
I've always found that fun goes
So
hand
we
in
have
hand with
unlocked the
mastery,
pre-release thing.
as
So
I'm sure the
today
Quidditch
is
players
8.
amongst
कल
us
मैंने
would
stream
agree.
start किया था रात 11 बजे. 11:30 the game got
What
unlocked.
better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Accio से करना क्या है?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Okay.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far
Accio.
as possible, but not a big... Splendid! Not to worry.
अच्छा अच्छा.
That's it! Stay focused.
अच्छा चारों मैंने वेस्ट कर दिया. कोई बात नहीं.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Okay.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
ओके कंपटीशन चल रहा है ओनाई के साथ.
What's this?
अच्छा भाई इसने तो पहले ही अटेम्प्ट में इतना कंप्लीट कर लिया.
Accio!
ओ भाई नीचे ने मजा. अरे
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp.
नाइस.
That is how it's done.
ठीक है कोई नहीं.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
ओ बाबा. एक तो मैंने नीचे ही गिरा दिया.
Accio!
नाइस. एक एक इसको मैंने
Well
थोड़ा ज़्यादा
done.
खींच दिया था. समनर्स कोर्ट विनर. रिप्ले किया जाए क्या? रिप्ले करते हैं अपन. नहीं नहीं अपने को हारना नहीं है.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
ओके. क्या क्या प्रोफेसर ने? Code
I
rules.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
अच्छा.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
अच्छा नाटसाई का टर्न है.
This round settles it all.
Here we go.
भाई 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 ये तो लास्ट पे ले आई. ये गलत है.
Accio!
ओ भाई मैं भी ले आया लास्ट तक. यस पैंचोद. नहीं नीचे नहीं 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 नहीं.
Very good.
ठीक है भाई.
Watch this.
अच्छा अपन मूव कर सकते हैं ना इधर. ओह गया.
Oh no.
अभी नहीं कोई रहा. ये भी ठीक है. समथिंग इज बेटर देन नथिंग. कुछ नहीं से
Let us
कुछ
see
अच्छा.
this.
कोई बात नहीं.
There we
13
go.
हैरी स्टोन.
Accio!
ओह फक. अब अपन हार गए.
Not to worry.
कोई नहीं कोई नहीं. कोई नहीं कोई नहीं.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
कोई नहीं फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट था. चलता है भाई. नाइस ट्राई. विल बी रीप्लेइंग दिस. खींचने के बाद आई थिंक आई हैड टू रिलीज इट ऑन द करेक्ट टाइम. तो कोई नहीं. फिर भी सही है भाई. फू फ्लेम्स.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there.
Gryffindor
You took
की है
the
ये.
loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
ओह भाई.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an
Okay.
odd question, but is magic the same there?
Let's
as it is
interact
here?
with people. जितना इंटरेक्ट करेंगे
Mostly,
स्टोरी
yes.
क्वेस्ट उतना ज़्यादा
But I
खुलने
did
वाला
have
है.
to
इट्स एन
learn how
ओपन
to
वर्ल्ड
use a
आरपीजी
wand when
गेम.
I arrived here.
बहुत मजा आने वाला है. वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू
Hardly
रश एंड
anyone at
कंप्लीट
Wagadu
इट.
uses
तो
one.
मैजिक इज बिगर.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
What does Uganda
Is
look like?
Wagadu a
We are going to
castle
talk
like
everything from
Hogwarts?
every person.
Its address is
We are
Mountains
not
of
going to
the
rush and
Moon.
complete the story,
It
guys.
is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it. The mist was so thick.
स्ट्रीम
I
तो मैं
could hardly
सेकंड हाफ ही
make out
करूँगा
anything
सोच
at
रहा
all.
अभी फिलहाल गेम प्लेस
And
खेल
then
खेल
it
के मैं
just
रिकॉर्ड करके डालूंगा
materialized
सेकंड हाफ
before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
How
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the
Oh,
world.
bhai.
So
Wagadu
yes,
School of Magic.
bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or over.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for asking. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Him too.
इतना देरी बात करने के बारे में talking so
Of
much.
course, you
A
can
word,
use
if you would.
humans.
You
If
wanted
you're
to
so
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to
Well,
Okay.
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Challenging match
Miss
था, तो है.
Onai is always. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that you
हाँ.
expect to hear from me soon regarding a.
अच्छा स्पेशल असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट क्वेस्ट तो कंप्लीट हो गया एचपी भी बढ़ गया
Revelio.
रिवेलियो दिस इज प्रोफेसर कैन टॉक राइट नाउ क्वेस्ट वेस्ट दिख रहे हैं अच्छा इससे बात करते हैं लेट्स टॉक नहीं अभी अपने को कुछ करना है चलो पहले एक इस वाले क्वेस्ट को खोलते
Hello
हैं
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
यस डियर आई एम द न्यू स्टूडेंट करते हैं अपन बात बट ये किधर है क्वेस्ट
Revelio.
लेट्स टॉक Samantha Dale
Hello.
Okay.
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone. Hope your
correct.
first day's going.
Thank you, but it really was.
चैलेंजिंग लेसन
Well,
ओके
better see to my charms homework. I find Professor.
नाइस इंटरैक्ट करना ज़रूरी है ओके मैप निकालो एंड नाउ साइड क्वेस्ट आर नाउ अवेलेबल डिफेंस अगेंस्ट द डार्क आर्ट्स क्लास पे अपन को जाना है अभी ओके इस तरफ है रिवेलियो
Revelio.
नाइस यहाँ पे भी कुछ है बट आई डोंट नो वेदर हम इसके अंदर जा पाएंगे
What are you up to now?
अच्छा बात किया जाए क्या नहीं चलो
Revelio.
वैल्यू हर जगह मारने से कुछ हो तो नहीं रहा इट विल रिवील समथिंग अगेन इफ इट्स हिडन तो गाइस देख रहे हो दिस इज हॉगवर्ट्स वेयर इनसाइड द हॉगवर्ट्स दिस इज सो ऑसम गाइस प्लेइंग द रोल एज हैरी पॉटर not exactly as Harry Potter but Harry Potter is 120 years behind us मतलब he is yet to be born also तो after 100 years we are in the late 1880s
Revelio.
तो अभी कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है एंड फू फ्लेम्स वी हैव डिस्कवर्ड ओके दीज फू
You
फ्लेम्स आर
can't
एक्टिव
imagine how inconvenient travel was before
चलो
I
लेट्स
invented
बिगिन द
blue
डार्क
hat.
आर्ट्स वाला क्वेस्ट स्टूपिफाइड कर दिया है अच्छा यहाँ पे बैटल डार्क एरिना पे बैटल
Is that all
होगा
you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. So we are learning the spells one by one. तो अपन लेवियोसो को आजा भाई. अरे ये क्या हो गया? अरे भाई कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं. हो गया लेवियोसो. लेवियोसो स्किल भी मिल गया है अपने. मैजिक.
Levioso!
अच्छा ये किसी एक को ऊपर पिक करता है. ओके. नाइस.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
ओके. फर्स्ट मेरे को ही चांस मिल रहा है. ये बढ़िया है. अच्छा इनफैक्ट
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
करेक्ट.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
ओके.
Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basics. Well done.
ओके. नाइस. समझ गया. पहले
Very good.
हवा में उठाना है
But
फिर
the best
पटकना है
way to
स्किल से.
practice
नाइस.
is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Oh, right.
Duelists, take your marks.
Duelist.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and
Protego.
Protego.
Protego तो
You
क्यों?
may begin.
Levioso!
Protego.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso!
Complicates things.
ओ भाई पटक
Only
अपन.
all of my students do this adept.
हो गया क्या? खत्म. ये
Not
क्या हुआ?
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
ओ भाई हमने हरा दिया है पैंट चोद को. कोई नहीं.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
I demand. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins.
स्टोरी मोड में आई एम सो
is a
मच इनटू इट
different
कि मुझे कुछ
kettle
बोलने
of
का मन ही नहीं कर रहा.
Grindylows
चुपचाप बस देखूं और
entirely.
गेम खेलूं.
Understood, Professor.
नाइस.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
ओके.
Again, well done today. I shall.
ओके. सब हमें असाइनमेंट्स देंगे. एक्स्ट्रा असाइनमेंट्स.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Revelio.
dismissed.
रेवेलियो. रेवेलियो तो रिवील नहीं हुआ. ओके.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was
Okay.
certainly good practice.
Practice. Felt more like I was dueling. Didn't expect a new student to be so. Then again, perhaps.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be
Okay.
coy if you like, but I know better. Magic. You know, you might be a perfect
Dueling
fit
arrives.
for a
Okay.
certain
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Okay.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club
Let's
or sneaking into the restricted section of the
वहाँ पे
library,
duel करेंगे. Same as
you
Harry
just
Potter used
have
to
to be
train.
clever enough
Goblet
not
of
to
Fire
get
के बाद I
caught.
think.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps. Look. Till next time.
Okay.
Revelio.
Let's talk to her
You
also.
drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Okay.
If you know the right spells, it's Dark Wizard.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
अच्छा डोर लॉक द लेवल अनलॉक होने के बाद ही खुलेगा. चलो क्वेस्ट मैप अपन ओपन करते हैं एंड देन challenges पे व्हाट इज ओपन क्वेस्ट 2%. Legendary cave complete 4 main story quest. Okay, field pages guide pages in Hogwarts. अच्छा बट वो मिले तब तो. अच्छा नहीं एक और चीज़ हमें ओपन करना है. कलेक्शंस कुछ तो आया है इधर और कुछ है क्या. अच्छा ये एडिशनल कंटेंट है मेरा जो हमें मिला है आई थिंक. एस्केपेबल बीस्ट वी हैव एनकाउंटर्ड. मैप पे चला जाए मैप पे एंड देन वी हैव टू गो समवेयर हियर. क्या वीजली आफ्टर क्लास. चलो चला जाए.
Revelio.
ओके यहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ तो होना चाहिए था. भाई इससे भी कांट टॉक. रास्ता दिखाओ मेरे भाई. ओके मुझे इधर से बाहर निकलना है. कोई नहीं चलो. Who flames to the courtyard. Oh ho 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 ho. Elected Beavering Fountain. Nice. हर जगह अपने को रिवेल्यू मारते रहना है. कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ रिवेल्यू होता है. वो देख कैट नहीं है ये. कोई है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कैट. We're trying to tame a cat. Okay, meet Professor Weasley.
Revelio.
Yes. Okay, quest है इधर.
How
एक
nice
और
to see you, my
discovered.
young friend.
Okay, let's begin the quest. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Okay.
Ah,
Goblin's gone.
there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors. Seems
can go
Professor
on.
Fig taught you quite a... I'd wager there's a good deal more to...
Okay. Fig said anything, correct?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details.
And Loma.
That's correct, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon...
Okay.
In that regard, I've asked your professor...
Professor Ronan.
Now, we've arranged to replace the supplies...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic
One
you
wand,
cast...
okay. Is there an Ollivander's
There's
here?
an Ollivanders in Hogs.
There
Okay.
is. Most... Mr.
Okay.
Ollivander is a...
अच्छा
I
वो
would
हमें
trust
अपना
no one
wand
else.
देगा Ollivander. तो spellcraft.
I've never heard of a spell.
I shall explain more about them when you...
Okay.
Can you tell me more about them?
Potion shop.
J. Pippin's potions, Professor
We
Sharp...
have to the brew potions.
I'm eager to get to Hogs.
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian?
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Okay.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sap, he'll keep...
Rookwood?
Or rather, once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your...
पहले हमें जाकर के देखो ठीक है.
Revelio.
Report to Professor Ronan. कुछ है इधर. Okay. To receive. Mending चामम repair हो. अच्छा. चलो कोई नहीं, पहले थोड़ा बाहर आया जाए. यहाँ पे कहीं तो कुछ है. Okay. अरे one more cat. Meow meow.
Revelio.
Okay.
Ah, there you are.
Talk. बात किया जाए.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. That
Reparo.
fixes things right up.
It seems as if that might...
More frequently than one would.
Ah,
As
Reparo
Professor
use किया था
Weasley
ना.
mentioned,
For
a
repairing
number
the
of
bridge
your
in the beginning,
professors,
previously
I
हमने
have
देखा था.
arranged some for today. See them?
I'll complete the task.
I'll start on the task.
Right away. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Defense Dark Arts Tower, okay.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio.
You're already at your destination. Uday.